हाय फ्रेंड्स, आज मैं एक और टॉपिक के साथ हाजिर हूँ। आज का जो टॉपिक है वो भी कंटिन्यूएशन ऑफ द फर्स्ट 3 वीडियोस डिस्टेंस मेजरिंग ही का है। तो चलिए चलते हैं वीडियो की तरफ। इसका जो नेक्स्ट है वो है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिस्टेंस मेजरिंग EDM। द सिग्नल फ्रॉम EDM travel in the straight line. When the instrument is level, the distance is horizontal. If the instrument is not level, the distance is slope measurement. इसके लिए नोट कर लें, some instruments such as total station measure slope, distance and vertical angle and will output horizontal distance, vertical distance or slope distance. Calculating horizontal distance in direct method. To calculate horizontal distance, you must know the slope distance and one additional bit of instrument of information for each measurement. You must know either one of the following: percentage slope or change in elevation or vertical angle. Indirect method: when slope is long and gentle, distances are measured more quickly and accurately along the surface of ground. Angles are measured by clinometer, and following are different methods for finding horizontal distance. First method: let I is equal to measured distance along the slope less than CAP is equal to 0 angle is equal to angle of slope. The horizontal distance is equal to AC is equal to I cos theta. If the slope of the ground is non-uniform, the slope of the ground is divided into many sections. If I1, I2 dash 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 I n are different length, and theta 1, theta 2 and theta 3 are the angle of the slope of the same section. So horizontal distance is equal to d I1 cos theta 1 plus I2 cos theta 2 and so on plus In cos theta n. This method is also suitable when the intermediate point have to be located. The correction is applied at every chain length. The correction is obtained as follows: let theta is the angle of slope, AC1 is equal to AB, cos theta is equal to AC1 divided by AC, and AC is equal to AC1 divided by cos theta is equal to AC1 secant theta. No, BC is equal to AC minus AB. So AC1 secant theta minus AC1 into secant theta minus 1 bracket 1, AB is equal to secant theta minus 1 bracket 1. In this case, the distance AB is measured along the slope and the point B is forwarded to C by adding the distance AB, that is sin theta minus 1. The horizontal distance equal to the number of chain measured AB into secant theta minus 1 bracket 1 is known as hypotenusal allowance. The difference in elevation h between the ends of the slope is determined by a leveling instrument. The required horizontal distance is equal to AB1 is equal to D is equal to I1 minus H2 under root. I is the distance measured along the slope and H is the difference in elevation between the end of the slope. That is very clear. Horizontal distance may be determined by applying correction negatively to the distance measured along the slope. Correction is applied as I is the slope distance, H is the difference between the end of chain, and D is the horizontal distance. Theta is the angle of slope. Then CH is equal to B1, C is equal to AC minus AB1 is equal to I minus D is equal to 1 minus I2 minus H2 whole under root. So इसको आप खुद देख ले. Next, if the angle of slope of the ground is measured, the correction may be applied as theta is equal to angle of slope and H is equal to I sin theta is equal to 0.0175. multiply by I theta approximately. Now CH is equal to H2 divided by 2I is equal to bracket 0.0175 multiply by I theta bracket 1 whole square divided by 2I. CH is equal to isharia 00515 I theta 2. If the angle of slope of the ground is measured with greater precision, theodolite, the correction may be applied as. Okay. Nominal or designated length. It means its designated length that is written on page 13. That is, for example, 30 meter absolute length. The length under specified standard condition. As the tape is not used under standard conditions, so correction are applied. The correction is said to be positive when uncorrected length is to be increased, and it is said to be minus or negative when uncorrected length is to be decreased. Absolute length is equal to nominal or designated length plus minus corrections. 5 types: correction for absolute length, correction for tension or pull, correction for temperature, and correction for sag. Correction for slope or vertical alignment. If the absolute length of the tape is not equal to its nominal or designated length, a correction will have to be provided to the measured length of the line. CA is equal to LC divided by I, where C is equal to correction for absolute length and L is the measurement length of the line, and C is the correction per tape length, and I is the designated length of the tape. If the temperature in the field is more than the temperature at which the tape was standardized, the length of the tape increases, meter distance become less, and the correction is therefore additive. Similarly, if the temperature is less, the length of the tape decreases, meter distance become more, and the correction is negative. So CT is equal to a coefficient into Tm minus T0 into L, where coefficient of thermal expression. Tm is the mean temperature in the field measuring, and To is the temperature during the standardization of the tape, and L is the length measured. If the pull applied during the measurement is different than the pull at which the tape was standardized, the length of the tape changes, meter distance deviates from the actual value, and hence the correction per pull is to be taken into account. इसका equation है. When the tape is stretched on support between the 2 points, it takes to form a horizontal catenary. The horizontal distance will be less than the distance along the curve. The difference between the horizontal and the middle length along catenary is called the sag correction. ये इसका equation है. The normal tension is the tension at which the effects and pull and sag is neutralized. The elongation due to the increase in tension is balanced by the shortening due to sag. Thus we have, so ये इसका equation है. Two types: compensating error and cumulative errors. This error do not make apparent result too larger or too small, such as incorrect folding of the chain. Fractional part of the chain or tape is incorrect, is correct insertion or removal of connection rings. Crude method of plumbing such as dropping of stone. These errors are always make the apparent result too large or too small, such as chain or tape length is too long, slope correction is not applied, sag correction is not applied, measurement are made along incorrect aligned line. Tape balis is out during windy weather. So फ्रेंड, आज के लिए इतना ही. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो पे. तब तक के लिए मुझे दीजिए इजाज़त. अल्लाह हाफिज़.